reiterating on why Dragon's Dogma 2 is an incredible, amazing experience as far as action RPGs go. Um, there's always going to be that comparison to Dark Souls. Soulsborne games. They're the gold standard. Dragon's Dogma trumps them in a lot of ways. And some people seem to be unwilling to admit it. Like, I'm a huge Souls fan. I've been there since day one. I was there when fucking... I already fucked up. Demon Souls first came out on the PlayStation 3. I played it on the PlayStation 3 when it first came out, and it was the most amazing, incredible thing I ever experienced in my entire life. But the thing about those games is, after Demon Souls, and to a certain extent Dark Souls 1, because a lot of people going into Dark Souls never got to play Demon Souls. So Dark Souls was kind of like their first Souls experience. So they had the same experience as those of us that went into Demon Souls, right? And there was a certain sense of realism, helplessness, being trapped, being fucked, that no other game captures in this day and age. Now, more and more Souls games came out. Dark Souls 2 is my favorite. Everybody knows it. But by that point, you know, I had already gone through 2 Souls games. And it lost the sense of being trapped, being fucked. Like being screwed. Like, oh my god, I might lose hours and hours of progress. I might get locked out of this or that. Yeah, after you been playing Souls games for so long, you know that's not the case at all. You always get a retry, no matter what. You're never screwed. You're never screwed out of anything, except character quests. Like certain character bullshit. Who gives a fuck? Dragon's Dogma 2 ups the ante tenfold. It's not even close. There are times in Dragon's Dogma 2 where I feel like I'm fucked. And there is no reset. So far, I've lucked out. I'm gonna credit my video game skill on that one. But no, I just got out of a huge dungeon. I had no fairy stones. There was no way for me to fast travel out of there. My pawn fucking died because he ran off a cliff like a retard. That's an AI issue, but it also, in certain circumstances, makes the game better because he was carrying my camping gear. I lost my camping gear. So I had no way to camp, no way to save. There's an autosave that's similar to the Souls games, but, you know, every time you get into a fight, you get weaker and weaker. My health bar I had like a quarter of a health bar. And there's no way to increase that, and I hope they don't change that. They better never fucking change that. That's awesome. Was that a thing in Dragon's Dogma 1? I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Dragon's Dogma 1, but I don't remember that being a thing. But I love it in this game. For situations like that, when you lose your camping gear, run out of fairy stones, whatever. If anything, the game needs to be more punishing, I think. This is one of the best games ever made. Of all time. I'll swear on it. You have my approval. You have my seal of approval.